Hello there, this is Ken Lin speaking. This is exercise 8.2. We're going to create an IPsec policy. We're going to open up the IP security MMC that we created in an earlier exercise, and we are going to work with the security policies on the local computer. So we select IP security policies on local computer in the left pane, and we're going to right click and select from the context menu that we want to create an IP security policy. Once we have done so, the wizard will show up, and in the manner of wizards we say welcome to the world of wizards. Click next to start the policy. We need to give the name for the policy, and I will just call this one a new IP security policy and give it a description. So it's exercise 8-2. Click next to continue. I do not want the default response rule activated, so I will clear that and then continue by selecting next. We want to make sure that edit properties has been selected on the last screen, because when we click finish we want to actually get into the editor. Once I clicked finish, the editor will start up, where I can go in and start working with the rules. What I want to do in this dialog is to click add. Make sure that use add wizard is selected so that we can enter into the IP security rule wizard. We'll click next to continue, and what I need to do is to specify that this rule does not specify a tunnel. That is the default, because I'm not building a tunnel in this case. Click next. I want this to be valid for all network connections, so that is the default selection. I click next. Now I need to specify a filter list. Now there are a couple of different filter lists that are in here, and as you can see, we already have a new IP filter list that I want to look at, that I will be using. It's already defined on this server, and you can see that its filter, it's mirrored, so both the receiver and the sender will have the same. It's set for any protocol, any ports. The source is my IP address. The source mask is all ones. The destination is a specific IP address, so the client in this case will be located on a machine that has IP address 10.0.0.252 and with that destination mask. I will select OK. Make sure that the filter has been selected in the list, that is the active one, and then I click next. Now the filter action, again we are going to use a filter action that is already defined, and it will be the new filter action. So I will click edit and we can review that action. And in this particular case, the security method has been set to negotiate security. The encryption type is set to be encrypted, and we have some specific settings. If I were to go in and edit, you can see the settings that I have available to me: integrity and encryption, integrity only, or I can make a custom. We're gonna leave it the way it is without any changes. If I look on the general tab, you'll find that this is the description of the filter action. Click OK, and I will select that filter action in the list. Click next. Now we need to specify our authentication method, and we're going to use a pre-shared key. And for those of you that have read about Discworld, you will recognize the very unlikely wizard Rincewind, which is my pre-shared key. I will then make sure I have documented that. I will click next. When I end up, I will clear edit properties, click finish, and I make sure that my IP filter list is selected, and I click OK. Once you've done this on the server, you need to repeat the same actions on the workstation and then proceed to test the configuration. That completes exercise 8.2.